On the waterway that marks the southern border between Thailand and Myanmar, boatloads of migrant workers are being deported. Hundreds of thousands of people have been rounded up and sent back since Thailand started a crackdown on illegal labour. But this deportation is not official, and those on board will not reach the other side. The empty boats lying in wait are believed to belong to people traffickers, waiting to buy the migrants and sell them back to employers in Thailand. This man, who can't be identified for his safety, has just arrived back in Thailand. He's been sold several times, each time for the equivalent of around $1,000 US, money he must repay by working.
There are many people like us who don't have anyone to claim them. The brokers contact the detention centre and ask if anyone wants to go and work on a boat for a year. The money is split between the broker and the police.
Even before the migrants leave the detention centre here at Ranong, they've been pre-sold to traffickers who wait on boats just outside Thai waters in order to bring them back to work. It's not so much a deportation as a blatant money-making exercise by the traffickers and the Thai officials who stand by and allow it to happen. In the seedy karaoke bars of Ranong, women from Myanmar are forced into prostitution after being lured to Thailand in the hope of a better life. One woman tells us she was 16 when she was first sold to a brothel 7 years ago.
I said I would not do this work, but they said I had to because they paid me to travel here. Eventually I had to agree because I had no money to pay them back. When all my debts were paid, I said I would stop. But the broker threatened me. He said I would be beaten or killed. So I was forced to stay.
She says she's been forced to have sex with Thai officials who threaten deportation and violence.
I cannot refuse. If I refuse, I am beaten.
Thailand is thought to have as many as 3 million migrant workers. The government's extended an exercise to register them, a process it says will give migrants more protection.
The situation in Ranong, I chair the meeting on anti-trafficking committee. We raised that issue in the meeting, and we're now asking our respective agencies that are responsible for cracking down on this to take further actions. So we are well aware of the issue, and the government is doing its best now to address the problem. And I have asked specifically both the police and also the Justice Ministry to take further action.
But human rights groups want action.
What you, the media, is showing about the corruption is true, but will the government admit to it? We are trying to help workers, whether Thai or Burmese. Both should receive equal rights. We have seen the government's inaction and inequity. That's why we are seeking the help of the UN.
Campaigners are urging the United Nations to intervene and to investigate the deportation abuse claims, bringing an end to the cycle of exploitation in which so many migrants are caught. Aela, Callan, Al Jazeera, Ranong, southern Thailand.